Hi, my name is Maisha and today we are going to do a core workout. So a little bit about me. I have a teaching diploma in yoga and I have taught and trained in dance for over 1,000 hours. And my workouts are focused on improving your mobility, but also your core strength, your flexibility, and my goal is to help you feel more open, energized, and empowered in your own body, really focusing on strength and a sustainable health. So without further ado, today's workout is really focused on the core. I'm going to guide you through everything and I'm going to give you different options so that you can up level this exercise to your own level. This is an open level class, so feel free to join in regardless of where you're at in your fitness journey and in your dance journey and your health journey. So yeah, grab your mat, grab yourself a water bottle, and let's get to it. We're gonna start with a 2.5 minute warm-up, and then we're gonna get into some more intense exercises, and after we'll have a very short little stretch, and that will be the end of the workout. Now I'm gonna stop talking, let's go. I'm gonna guide you through everything. We're gonna start in our seating position. So what we're gonna do is we're going to slowly start warming up our core, and we're gonna do this by rolling down as slowly as possible. So really make sure that you're allowing your spine to slowly uncurl itself on your mat, and then you're slowly gonna come up again. In this exercise, I'm gonna always give you, for specific movements, more options. So whether you are a beginner or more intermediate or advanced, you will have options to increase the intensity of this workout for your own challenge. So, okay, we're almost there. One thing that is important to note is that your exercise quality, so what you get out of your exercise, is not always necessarily dependent on how fast you do an exercise. You could do an exercise slower, and often when you do things more slowly, it becomes more challenging because you need to be more focused on the exercise that you're doing and hold it, which can be intense. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna lift our legs. We're just going to lower ourselves back halfway. Make sure that you really contract your abdominal muscles. So imagine, for example, that you're about to sneeze. So when you sneeze, you tend to contract your abs. Or if someone were to accidentally kick a football towards your stomach, you would also squeeze your abs to protect your internal organs. So every time you're doing abdominal muscles, every time you're doing exercises that work on your abdominal muscles, you can always do a little check with yourself to see if you are actually keeping your abs engaged, to make sure that you're getting the most out of your exercise. Otherwise, yeah, just to make sure that you're getting the most out of your exercise, pretty much. You can hold it. Next move that we're gonna go into is our side plank. So get ready in a few seconds. We're going to go towards our right hand side. Now for this one, we're gonna do this one a couple of times throughout our workout routine, but you have 3 options always. One is to keep both of your feet on the ground. Number 2 is to bend your left knee. And number 3 is to completely raise your leg. This way you're also working on your balance. Now get ready to turn to the other direction, swapping sides. So again, option 1 is with both feet on the ground. Option 2 is a bent knee And option 3 is to have your leg completely straight. Alright, now what you're going to do is you're going to bring your left leg towards your left elbow. Make sure that you stay in a plank position so you are as straight as possible. Don't worry too much about touching your elbow, just try to get your leg as much to the front as possible without raising your hips too much. Almost there, this is a tough one. Alright, nice, good job. So from here, we're going to go towards our back and we're going to engage our core and really make sure that you press your lower spine into the mat. We're going to raise our arms to the side. Again, make sure that your core stays engaged. And now we're going to tap our ankles and alternate sides, right, left. If you at any point are wondering whether your core is still really engaged, you can always just touch your stomach and just see if like you can feel your core being stronger than usual. Or again, just imagine yourself sneezing, or imagine your core tensing up as if like a soccer ball is accidentally heading towards your stomach. I know it's not a great visual, but it can really help you to make sure that your core is tense. Alright, and relax. Nice, good job. So from here, we're going to bring our hands underneath our hips. We're going to raise our legs and we're slowly going to lower and lift our legs. You can go as slow as you want. Remember here that speed doesn't necessarily mean that you're getting more from the exercise. This is only the case if you are maintaining the quality of the movement, and to get the most out of this movement you really want to make sure that your lower back is pressed into the mat so you can really feel the mat contacting the bottom of your spine fully. And if you want to level up the intensity, you can also really make sure that your legs are tensed as well, and your glutes. So this way you're really maximizing this movement, and you should really also feel a bit of a shake. All right, now we're going to alternate our legs. So we're going to do little kicks from side to side. And while we're doing this, we're gonna lower our legs and raise our legs again. Okay, from here, we're going to bring either our hands to the side or across our chest. Another option is to also have your hands behind your head. Upper chest lifted, and we're going to alternate sides. So it's kind of like a bicycle, except we're not on the bike. Make sure that you lift your shoulder blades from the ground. So you're really lifting from your core to your knees, as opposed to like making your knees come closer to your upper body, if that makes sense. And one way to check if you're doing that is by asking yourself if your shoulder blades are lifting off from the ground. Alright, nice. Okay, from here, we're going to go back to our side plank. Again, make sure that your core is engaged. Just imagine your hips pushing away from the floor into the sky. Engage your upper arm muscles so that you're really keeping your arms strong, and also make sure that you have a lift in your shoulder. So you're not drooping your shoulder, but you're really using your arms, your arm strength to keep yourself lifted. Raise your leg, keep it bent, or on the floor, it's up to you. Holding it almost there, now we're gonna go to the other side. 3, 2, 1, change. So again, pushing away from the floor, really engaging your upper arm muscles, keeping your neck lifted, keeping your legs lifted and tense, and holding it and smile. Smiling helps to trick your brain into enjoying the exercise in the beginning. Almost there. Keeping your legs lifted. And coming down to your plank and holding it. Keep your core engaged. And your smile. Really make sure here that your core is engaged, that your legs are engaged, your upper arms are engaged, you're pushing your chest away from the floor actively. You're engaging your legs. And make sure that your butt is aligned with your chest and not too much lifted up. Almost there, keep holding it. And relax, good job. Ooh, can you really feel that? Going back towards our seating position. We are going to go back to our boat pose. So we're going to lift our legs, push our chest to the back. And we're just going to hold it. You have a few options here. You can either hold yourself below your knees. You can keep your arms next to your legs. You can also keep your arms on your chest. Or if you want a more difficult one, you can keep your arms behind your head. Really challenging your core muscles. Keep yourself lifted. If this is too challenging, you can also just keep your feet on the ground. Alright, last one is we're going to stretch out our legs and hold. If you feel that this becomes a bit tense, you can always bend one knee and then bend the other one while keeping your core engaged. So this way you're still working your obliques and your core, and you're staying in the movement without falling to the floor. You know, you can do this. Sometimes we just need to hack our brain a bit to improve our strength step by step. I find this one challenging as well, as you can see. Holding it. And relax. Ooh, good job. Nice. Okay, we're going to have a short little break, so just drink some water, maybe take like 2.5 minutes or something, and then we're going to go back to our workouts. Alright, we're back. So we're gonna go back down to the ground. And this time, what we're gonna do is we're going to lift our legs completely. We're gonna bring our hands down towards the side. And this one can be a bit challenging, but I know you can do it. What you're gonna do is you're going to, again, press your lower spine into the ground, and you're slowly gonna lift your hips as much as you can. Make a little pulse at the top. You can also do this one with your knees bent. is really good for your entire core and also for your control, because you want to go up, but you also want to come down in a controlled way. It looks a bit funny and it feels a bit funny at first, but the more you do it, the stronger you're going to feel your core becoming. This one's used quite a lot in aerial sports and a lot of aerial dance styles, because there's a lot of like inverts and stuff where you have to lift yourself into either like an aerial silk, for example, or a hoop or something like that. So yeah, this one's great for that. Nice, good job. So we're gonna go back with our feet on the ground, and from here we're just gonna bring our hands to our chest and we do little pulses like that. Again, you have multiple options. Option 1 is to keep your arms down by your side. Option 2 is by your chest. Option 3 is behind your head. Just make sure that you're not pulling on your neck. You can do this. Good job, keep going. Hold it at the top. Option 1 is to keep your hands by your side to do little pulses. Option 2 is to keep your hands across your chest. Option 3 is to keep it behind your head. Again, make sure that your core is engaged, you're really lifted. Good job. I'm proud of you guys for making it this far. Quite a challenging workout, so. The next move that we're going to do is we're going to crunch to the side. So we're going to bring our right hand. So we're going to bring our right hand towards our left side and then up on the opposite direction as well. So we just alternate the sides. Make sure that your shoulder blades are coming off the ground as much as possible. And give yourself compassion if that's not the case for you right now. It takes time to build up your core strength. So especially if you're a beginner to this, it is okay. Again, we have multiple options here. You can keep your legs bent if you want, or you can keep them completely stretched. If you want to add an extra challenge, so lift your upper body off the ground. And if you want to add even more challenge, you're going to bring your hands to your side, or or sorry, like behind you, close to your ears. Just make sure that your neck is staying straight and your lower back is really pressing into the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and whew, good job. Okay, almost finished. We're gonna finish off with our side plank. So we're gonna hold it again. Really push yourself. Level up from the last time. This one's only being held for 30 seconds, so you can do it. You got this. I believe in you. You can do it. Other side. Almost done. Almost done. Alright, and last one, plank for 30 seconds. You got this. You got this. 15 seconds. Make sure that your body is straight. Your legs are engaged. Your core is engaged. Your glutes are engaged. Your upper arms are engaged. You're pushing yourself away from the floor. And relax. We're gonna do a little stretch to give a counter movement to our abdominal exercise, starting by taking our hands behind our back and opening up our chest. And you can really let your head fall to the back. You're gonna bring your hands to your knees and you're gonna curve your spine. Breathing out, and then bringing your chest to the front, breathing in, breathing out, in, and out, into the front and out to a neutral. From here, we're going to put our hands down. We're gonna bring our chest to the ground and go into a Sphinx pose, so you can really bring your elbows next to your chest and arch your lower back. Just breathe. And if you want an extra stretch, you can bring your hands next to your chest and lift your back all the way up. Curve yourself all the way to the back. Hold it for 5 seconds. And that's it. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this workout and I would love to see you in the next one. Please feel free to comment your favorite moves and also let me know how I can make my instructions more clearly for you. I'm new to giving instructions online, so yeah, any feedback would definitely be appreciated, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye!